Imagine a place synonymous with faith, with history, with divine authority. A city-state so small, yet so globally powerful, it holds secrets centuries deep within its ancient walls. This is Vatican City, and it's within these very walls, on a warm summer evening in 1983, that a story began. A story that would unravel into one of the most perplexing and persistent mysteries of modern times. Her name was Emanuela Orlandi. She was just 15 years old, a typical teenager, vibrant, full of life, with a passion for music. Emanuela wasn't just near the Vatican. She was a Vatican citizen, her father an employee of the Vatican Bank. Her life was lived within the serene, protected confines of the Holy See. On June 22, 1983, Emanuela left her family's Vatican apartment, heading for a flute lesson in central Rome. She made a quick call to her sister, mentioning she might be a little late. A seemingly ordinary moment. But that call, those few steps outside the Vatican walls, would be the last confirmed contact with Emanuela Orlandi. She simply vanished. In the immediate aftermath, panic set in. This wasn't just any missing person. This was a Vatican citizen. The Holy See, an institution usually shrouded in discretion, was suddenly thrust into the spotlight. The Italian police launched an investigation, but almost immediately the case began to twist into something far more sinister than a simple runaway. Phone calls began to flood in. Hoaxes, certainly, but some were chillingly specific. Callers with foreign accents demanding the release of Mehmet Ali Aka, the man who had attempted to assassinate Pope John Paul VI just 2 years prior. A teenage girl linked to a papal assassination attempt. It sounded like something out of a spy novel. Was this a Cold War conspiracy? International espionage? The theories spiraled, each more unbelievable than the last. As the years turned into decades, new, even darker theories emerged. Whispers of powerful Roman crime syndicates, particularly the infamous Maliana gang. Ex-gang members, breaking their silence years later, claimed Emanuela was kidnapped as leverage in murky financial dealings involving the Vatican Bank itself. A pawn in a game of immense power and staggering debt. Could the Maliana gang, with its brutal reputation, be holding the key to Emanuela's fate? These claims, while difficult to verify, have never been fully dismissed. And then, a more recent, deeply disturbing possibility began to surface. Allegations of sexual abuse within the Vatican. Could Emanuela's disappearance be linked to a desperate, horrific attempt at a cover-up? These are sensitive, painful questions, but they echo loudly in the silence surrounding her case, pushing for transparency from an institution known for its opacity. In 2019, after decades of tireless campaigning by Emanuela's brother, Pietro, a glimmer of hope. Following an anonymous tip, 2 ancient tombs in the Vatican's Teutonic Cemetery were opened. The world watched, waiting, hoping for a resolution. But what they found was another layer of profound mystery. The tombs were empty. No remains, no answers. Just more questions. For over 40 years, Emanuela's family, particularly Pietro, has fought with an unwavering resolve. Their pain is palpable, their demand for truth unyielding. They faced silence, false leads, and frustrating dead ends, yet their hope for justice remains. Then, in 2023, a significant development. The Vatican announced it was officially reopening the investigation. A small, crucial step. Will this new chapter finally bring clarity? Will Emanuela's voice, silenced for so long, finally be heard? The case of Emanuela Orlandi isn't just a cold case. It's a wound that refuses to heal, a chilling testament to the power of secrecy and the enduring pain of the unknown. It's a story whispered in the shadows of one of the world's most sacred places, a story of a vanished girl, a desperate family, and a truth that, after more than 4 decades, still waits to be revealed. What truly happened to Emanuela Orlandi? The Vatican holds many secrets. Perhaps one day, it will finally yield. this one.